Hey friends, happy October. And what does October mean to us ladies? It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this is just a friendly reminder to you to check, to do your own personal checks. Be your own advocate for your body, not every October, but every single day. Look for bruises, look for lumps. You have to be your own advocate. But it's October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this is a time that we try to remind our sisters, our aunties, all of our female friends, and also men. Men too can get breast cancer. But just kindly friendly reminder, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you have not gone for mammogram for the year, friendly reminder, please go and call your health practitioner and make an appointment for your annual mammogram. That's my spiel. Anyway, I wanted to come here and talk to you about where I am in my journey with breast cancer. So, as you may recall from my last video, I had surgery about almost 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks on Monday that since I had the surgery. I went to see my oncologist on Monday last week, and we had some good news. So from the chemo, I had a complete response from the chemotherapy, which meant that the chemo must have gotten all the cancer cells out, which is great news. And even, I mean, chemo was harsh. It was harsh, but again, it's temporary discomfort for long term, for long term gain, because the chemo messed up my ass. It did. It was rough, but at the end of the day, it did the job, and I had a complete response from the chemo. So I was really happy to hear the news. And also, as I said earlier on, I am the one who first felt the tumor. And during chemo, I kept on checking on it, and it was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So I know the chemo was working. So I was excited about that. But I still have a little bit ways to go. I am seeing the radiation oncologist next week to finalize radiation. I was hoping I didn't have to do radiation, because radiation is like 4 to 6 weeks, Monday to Friday. It's I mean, it's about 20 to 30 minutes per day for the radiation. I think for me, I'm currently in Atlanta and my son is in St. Kitts, and I'm missing him so much, and I wanted to just go see him, but that's another story. But anyway, my results were pretty good from the surgery, and I'm really pleased that the chemo really did its work. And the process continues. I still have to continue the medication, the Herceptin medication, which is the medicine for the HER2 cancer. So it's for a year, and I think the year will end sometime in April or May next year. I will be complete the entire journey, the entire process of this journey that I was put on. Yep, it's almost over, but I was really happy to hear that there was a complete response from the chemotherapy. But again, let's go back to being your own advocate when it comes to this. And sometimes you go to you go to the doctor and you tell them you have a pain, and the doctor will tell you, nah, this is supposed to be this. At the end of the day, the doctor is the doctor. They practice medicine, so they're not all perfect, but you are the one who knows your body. So you knows when something is not comfortable, and when you feel a discomfort, when that bruise wasn't there yesterday, where that lump wasn't there yesterday. So you have to be your own advocate. You have to be your own advocate for your boy. And just remember that for you or your child, you are the one in charge of your body, because who knows it better. You have to know your body better. So I'm just a friendly reminder to go out, And if you have not had a mammogram for the year or the year before, because let me just tell you, I did have a mammogram in, I think it was in March of last year. I had a mammogram, either March or February, and by the end of the year, I had stage 2 breast cancer. So it can happen in an it could happen over a few months. And I'm very, when it comes to my get doing all my monthly checks, I'm very good at it because, as you know, I am a leukemia survivor. So I have been around, I'm a leukemia survivor. I've had a heart attack. I've had a stroke. So when it comes to taking care of myself, I'm very, I do what I have to do. So I did have my mammogram in, I think it was either February or March, but within the first 3 months of the year, I did that. And by the end of the year, I felt the lump. By the end of the year, I felt the lump. It was growing and growing. And when I got checked out in January of this year, I was already at stage 2 breast cancer. So it can take a few months for it to appear. So you have to, so even though you do your monthly mammograms, you have to always continue doing your checks to see, to see what's going on with your body. So it's October, happy October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Do yourself some good. And if you haven't made an appointment to see your gynecologist or your OBGYN, if you haven't made an appointment, do so for yourself, for your daughter. And I know, again, 2% of men do get breast cancer as well. So if you have, there's male in your household or your family has a history of breast cancer, they too should get checked out as well. Okay? But back to me. Good news, the chemotherapy for me was had a complete response, so everything is going the right trajectory. Things are looking on good. I am actually on my way to see the nurse today because I want to get my drain removed. I have been monitoring this like like clockwork. So I think it's about this time now that I should be able to get it removed. So hopefully I'll get it free for the weekend. But my drain have had the drain for almost 3 weeks now, and it's going on the right direction. The fluid is now clearer, and it's getting less and less and less per day. And I'm supposed to have under 25 cc's 2 consecutive days, and that was day before and yesterday. So hopefully it gets removed today. If not, I will be stuck with the drain for a couple of more days, which is okay. I'm not complaining, because at the end of the day, temporary discomfort for the long-term gain. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But things are going well with me, and I'm very happy. I'm in a good place. My spirits are up, and I'm all excited. And I know that, the Father above or the Master saved me for a reason. So I know I have a lot more good to put out there in this world, and I'm ready to do that. So I am ready to do that. So again, thank you all for listening to my rumbling. I just wanted to come and give an update of where I am. You can see my nails. My nails is not back yet. It's still, you can see this is not nail polish. It's just from the chemo. It's got discolored. So hopefully it comes back to its original clear color. So it's still black. My fingernails and my toenails. It literally looks like nail polish. It looks like a design, but it's not. But again, temporary discomfort for the long-term goal, and I'm all in for that. So have a really good October. Go get your checkup. You need to do that. My drain will be out, and I'm not gonna miss this at all. It was nice chatting as always. Thank you for listening to my babbling, and I hope I'm able to encourage at least one person, one female, to just go get checked up to make sure that everything is okay with your body, and just make it a habit that you daily, in the bathroom, in the shower, in front of the mirror, you always do your checks, especially after your cycle. This is when you can really see the difference. So I hope I can motivate one person to take their life, to take control of what happens with their body, be an advocate for their body, and not always waiting to hear what the doctor says. You in control. So let's do this, ladies. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Take care. Bye.